shot, Babu. The Facebook game is in the building.
Into the end zone. Five Nations, stand up.
Let me get into that conversation because it's a deeper conversation. Most times, people's pride and ego won't allow them to say I was wrong or say, man, it was a miscommunication. I read your text wrong. I took what you said out of context. You had a clip and I seen a 30-second clip, but the other hour of it I didn't see. I don't have the context in which you were speaking. And we never talked on the phone. We never chopped it up. We don't know each other. It's the internet. Most of people know most of my biggest supporters started off as trolls. Most of my biggest supporters are not Titan fans. They're not. They just like the fact that they control me and like I don't take it personal. Even when people in my comments, they say crazy stuff, I say, have a blessed day. If they talking actually talking sports, then I rap with them. Now I might go by their profile picture to see if they look crazy or not. I might check their cheekbone structure, but that's just me being precautionary to not waste my time arguing with somebody I shouldn't argue with. So like, think about my history, my track record. I love what Katt Williams and Kevin Hart did because they showed we can still get back to the money. Yes, I said my piece about you. Okay, you wore it. I know how you feel. We got over that, and now let's move forward. I think it's a weakness to say, man, I don't work with them. You know, like that's a weakness. I think it takes a strength to be able to accept apology or give an apology or have thick enough skin to move by it. And that's something that I live by because think about all the creators that's came for me over the years. Like we talking about like go all the way back like 2018, 2019. Like think about all the people that come for me, the snakes in the grass, the people that appear like they cool, but first chance they get, they snake bite. I expect all that. I just say when you gonna have the smoke, be able to get to the money. Case in point, one of my biggest videos last year on YouTube on accident was Carter with a C and Rent Due. Who remember that? I let them air each other out, call each other all kind of names, drop your addy, drop your location. I'ma pull up. I'ma beat your ass. Nah, I'ma beat your ass. Nah, I'ma do this to you. No, you gonna do this to me. And I told both of them. That's it right there. 728 views. Like I told both of them, bro, none of this matters if y'all don't play the game. If you can get 1,000 people to watch you argue and cuss each other out and dog each other out, take that same energy like a boxing match. Within the next few days, line it up and play the game. If you so mad about the words that y'all speak over the phone, on the internet, type through text messages, FaceTime, that you don't go get the bag, it's counterproductive. It's stupid. Not saying they're stupid because they're my guys. I rock with both of them. But I'm saying I was mad at them both and they knew it because I'm like, y'all gotta go get the money. If 1,000 people show up to watch y'all argue, if y'all actually mic'd up and had this game and popped y'all shit, it's like a URL rap battle. It doesn't even matter who wins. You're gonna have crazy views. If the game is close, you can set up a rematch. Like it's on some WWE shit. Cause like if I see two grown men actually fight or have an altercation behind this without getting the money associated with it, I am going to call them stupid. And I'm gonna call them on the phone like, bro, what are y'all doing? Like, play the game and get the money. Play the game and get the money. I mean, 2 times. We talk about like Bad Boys, Will Smith and Martin. Kevin Hart and Katt Williams do like some shit like the shit would be like Friday, bro. Or if they went on tour together, or if they did a movie, bro, like, bro, get Kevin Hart, Katt Williams, Drewski, Dave Chappelle, like that shit'll break the internet. Suave, I have to say the cheekbone. You gotta see some of these people who be calling me crazy in the comments. That, I mean, seriously, bro. Like, that's always been my thing. The best people at it in content, like Boosie. When Boosie go back to Vlad, it's gonna be a movie. Charleston White going to No Jumper and going to Vlad, a movie. 6ix9ine going to Big Bank and Vlad, movie. Like, if you ever get the people that had, like, if you get Cam and Jim Jones on a, oh my God, with Mace still there and Mano and Fab, I know people don't like to do it, but you got to take advantage of the negativity and show people that, like, man, we put that to the side. We got a bag off that. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you put it to the side and make like a monumental bag, it's like Jay-Z and Nas, like the people that took sides, and then when they old, they like at a casino with Sue Song rapping. You like, dang, like they got the bag, bro. Like, with all this stuff with Drake and J. Cole and Kendrick, bro, we ain't gonna get it right now because of ego and pride. But could you imagine if Iceman, if Drake just got crazy hits on it and it do numbers, and then like 2-3 years from now you get J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick on the album? Shit gonna be nuts. But it's just like, you gotta take advantage of the opportunity to squash something and make something pop. Like, you see Rick Ross and French Montana apologizing to Drake. Another Drake and Future album right now. Like, people gotta learn to put that nonsense. And most of the time, people don't make amends and go get the money because they be too worried about what the internet or the streets, the myth of the streets, how people feel like they can't. Bro, we ain't never gonna get a Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug album. We ain't never gonna get the Gunna and Thug album. We ain't gonna get the Lil Baby Sold Out Dates with Gunna again. We need that. You know what I'm saying? It's dry out here, man. They done ran Drake off and now we ain't got no songs. Tory Lane's in jail and putting out better songs than all these cats. Like, no Tory Lanes, and then we don't got Drake. But while, like, I don't rock with, like, my thing about everybody is, like, get the money. You can argue and fuss and fight and talk trash, it's the internet, but get the money. So when people see other people together, they be like, yes, get the money and put on a show. Cause, like, the way I think about things is always like outside the book. Even like the Chud the Builder dude. Like, bro, all this stuff is the aliens, Chud the Builder, all this blah 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 blah. Epstein. These people assassinating people, taking folks out. You know what I'm saying? The Charlie Kirk shooting, like all this stuff. Like, come on, bro. Like, listen. Put the Epstein list out and let's see who on there. Y'all done start a war. They done came up with a new virus. They're doing all this stuff for they just tell us who on that list. Diddy, like whatever they want. This Chud the Builder dude, like, who cares? Like, when people ask me about what do I think about Chud the Builder, I say, listen, he's not a real white person. I grew up with real white people. If real white people don't want to be around black people, they go to the country club or a hunting club, or they got land or an estate where they just don't have to deal with nobody they don't want to deal with. They don't like dealing with poor white people either. I'm sorry. I think the Chud dude is an actor. I think he's an agent of chaos. White folks is not thinking about black people right now. You got ICE deportations. You got a war in Ukraine and Russia. You got a war with Israel and Iran in the Middle East, a holy war. Like, bro, the black and white issue ain't even a thing right now. They're just trying to get something stirred up. That's like, I don't even think about that dude. Like, seriously. Like, a real, like, he's just an actor. He's like a white person during slavery that didn't have the money to buy slaves. You see what I'm saying? Like, a real white person, like a real white, like money white, look at stuff that he doing is like antics and joke. A real racism is like, you can stop my kids from being zoned into a good school, or you got the money to put a judge in office that is hard on on black nonviolent criminals. Like, that's systematic racism. Is I got enough money, I could build a whole town and a school where the city dollars don't even go to those districts. I can rezone the map to where all the schools we don't want is across this side of the track. Like, that's real. Like, that ain't even like, bruh, come on. Like, that's not even real racism. That's just a dude just out there acting, trying to he trying to do the MAGA shit just to play on people's hearts to try to get money. Because once I seen the dude had old pictures in a fairy costume and all this stuff, I'm like, yeah, bruh probably do anything to get on. And it's just his thing. This is easy thing to do is race bait. Cause like, I grew up with like white people that might have Confederate shit at their house. They don't even think like how there's just some over the top acting stuff. Like, black people shouldn't even pay him any attention. You know what he remind me of? You remember when Jerry Banfield was doing this thing on Facebook where he said he wanted to identify as black, and the black creators was mad, and I said, all y'all, I hate to say it, all y'all niggas is stupid. Why y'all care about Jerry Banfield? Jerry Banfield had 250,000 followers and couldn't get 100 views on a live stream. He doing that identify stuff to mess with the rainbow folks. And like, bruh, I said, what you think about the Buddha? I said, if he's still black when he get pulled over by the police, or if he's still black in 6 months, then we'll have a conversation. Last time I checked, Jerry Banfield ain't identifying as black. Let's see if Jerry Banfield is still identifying as black. Look at this. Jerry Banfield is talking about Bitcoin with button-up shirts on and a clean-shaven face. Jerry Banfield will do anything to try to get some bread. He like Don LaPree. He like one of them. Jerry Banfield doing crypto reviews with 998 followers, 549 followers on this. Somebody's on here and Jerry Banfield is talking about being divorced. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm praying for Jerry though, cause like Jerry the type that'll do anything to get on, and I don't want to see him like have no mental health crisis and do nothing to himself if it don't work. You know what I'm saying? Like does Jerry Banfield look like he's identifying as black? No, he's not. And then that page got shadow banned because this one got 2,000 subscribers. You know, the original Jerry Banfield page had like buku followers. So it's like, is Jerry Banfield still identifying as black? No, he's not. So that's why I was telling people, like, why y'all like black people get mad at the dumbest stuff, like Dick Gregory is one of my like heroes in life, all time greats. Like ain't many people that can even get on the same platform in my mind is Dick Gregory. But Dick Gregory used to always say like, the people that try to act racist towards black people don't have the power to actually do anything racist to black people other than just talk. So he's just talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, obviously, if you in Tennessee, if you go to the hood of Nashville or the hood of Memphis, he's not going to do none of that. He got a camera on, walk around downtown Nashville in a tourist area. Like, bro, it's like going to Disney and saying where the Florida gangsters at. I'm at Disney World, bro. Like, nobody care about dude. Nobody should even waste any time with him. People should actually ignore him, and then he'll just go away quietly into the night like Jerry Banfield did. And Hendrix, like, when people have like called me a monkey and a coon and all that stuff on Facebook, I like, bro, I'm in Alabama. There's swastikas in the courthouse steps downtown. There's statues of Bull Connor sicking the dogs on people. You can go visit the 16th Street Baptist Church where they blew up the little girls in the church. They used to have Klan rallies in my park at downtown Florence as a child. I remember there was an ice cream shop called Trowbridge's that didn't serve black people in the 90s, going into the 2000s. Like, it would be stuff like that, bro. Like, the coaches still chew tobacco, like, bro. Black figurines swinging, and like there's like dog chew toys with black people swinging on trees, like where I grew up at, bro. Well, I got the coolest white people I grew up with: Andrew Terry, Bart Tate, Aubrey Wilson, BJ Brewer. I had some of the coolest white boys ever from my city. So it's like, I don't even look at stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like just not the way I see it. It's just like black people should just like not be so easily triggered by the things that so-called racist people do. Like, it's the 95-5 theory. 95% of the money is controlled by 5% of the people, and vice versa. Them 5% is the real white. The real white is who can make Kanye West go from being a multi-billionaire to having a couple hundred million, just like because they snapped their fingers. They can make people erase off the earth. They thinking about oil prices 100 years from now, and this holy war in the microchips in Taiwan and the Russia-Ukraine border of East and West Europe. They're thinking about things like the lithium mines in Africa, or the drug trade in South. Like, they think about stuff like that. Real white people is not concerned about a cowboy hat dude with a mustache talking racial slurs walking around on kick. But I promise you they're not. And if you buy into that stuff, it's like he's an agent of chaos. Like, clearly this dude is an actor that somebody is paying to do these things as a distraction. Like, think about it. Every few years they need some distractions. Like, they finna release aliens and like a holographic Jesus about to come back before they release this Epstein list. Like, these people is eating babies and drinking blood. Like, come on, fam. I didn't even say fuck. I understood what Jerry Banfield was doing. See, like, most people see things at eye level instead of like looking in the crystal ball. I told people day one what Jerry Banfield was doing. I was like, he's not even really trolling black people. Jerry Banfield is using black people and identifying as black to troll the LGBTQ plus community. That's who he was messing with, and people couldn't see it. I'm like, Jerry's just doing this to say that, like, if a man could be a woman and a woman could be a man when they wake up, I could be black tomorrow if I want to be. That's what he was doing. He knew it was going to be controversial, and like, people bought into that. Like, the black people can't be more mad about the gay people who he's trolling. Like, just let him do what he gonna do. Let's see if he still want to be black in 6 months. The more y'all talk about it, the more y'all gonna hype it up. Obviously, he don't care about offending y'all. Just like the Chud dude don't care about offending black people, because he gonna get what he want. He's gonna like play into that thing until he get what he actually want. But my opinion about dude is he's just an actor. So like, he's just acting out. He's literally acting out. Like, to me, he's not even really racist. Like, he can't stop my kids from going to school. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't move me out of my neighborhood or any of those things. Like, everything about my life, like, this dude has no effect on. We in two different worlds. You see, like, racism like systematic racism is the only thing people should think about. Somebody just being prejudiced or being ignorant. There's always gonna be ignorant people. But I'm saying, like, most white people is not even the white people that had enough money to own slaves. They just mad, just for the hell of it. They, like, the slur that go around with Southern white people was the ones that was in the fields with us because they didn't have enough money to buy enough slaves. They was illiterate too. They started getting mad and beating up the former slaves because they figured out how to read and write and do things they couldn't. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Who made the cover of Mad 27? You know me. So here it go. Post that to see if it generates eyes. That's a good one. Who y'all want to see on the cover? Man. But see, like, Bada smart. He put himself in the algorithm of everything Jerry Banfield had going on. Bada could care less about that shit. Sometimes it's all about putting yourself in the algorithm. Better get over it 2 times. Are you mad about this dude walking around on Kick saying it? Or you mad at, or the person that that's trying to get slavery removed from history books in your school? Like, that's the difference, bro. Let me go to the Breakfast Club. How you feel about that new virus? People on the boat. Well, I talked to a dude that was like a government level CDC guy earlier this year. He was saying, like, all that shit is in the lab. Some of that shit's supposed to go out in small batches to see how it affect people. It's like, we literally like sheep. Like, let me put something in a contained area knowing where it's at, and then see how people react to it. It's like Tuskegee experiment. That was the 40s and 50s. Like, giving people syphilis and then giving them this, like, bro, that's a real thing. Like, I mean, Hendrix, I'm not even buying that whole alien shit. I just think alien disclosure is like, we'll give you anything to keep from saying who on the Epstein list. And to be real, everybody be like, oh, I'm a God-fearing person. I pray. Man, if you prayed up, you would care less about whatever show up. It's like fear and God don't occupy the same space. So it's like if you believe in God, like some alien show up shouldn't, or some whatever show up at your door. Like, come on, fam. Oh yeah, 2 times. It's just all distractions. But Hendrix, that's such a, how can I say this and be respectful? That's like an elementary argument or conversation though. I just got through getting cussed out for telling people, like, the streets is a myth. You just watch 6ix9ine go on Big Bank, and 6ix9ine walk circles around Big Bank and made Big Bank look stupid on their podcast. Black folks is so in love with the streets and street culture and gangster culture that, like, the whole argument about the prison industrial complex, people are celebrating Pooh Shiesty crashing out. Like, you just did 60 months in feds. Get out of jail and do something to put yourself back in there when you got multi-million dollars in your account. Like, people are celebrating, man, Gucci a snitch, man. Gucci, he ain't real. He ain't no real nigga, man. Shit, man. Like, shut up, bro. Like, we can't say prison industrial complex, then celebrate every nigga that come home from jail instead of the kid that got a 4.0 and going to school in your family. Everybody celebrate the person that come home from jail. The nerd in your family that get good grades and ain't chasing women and in the streets. Everybody call him a pussy and say he lame and he a one woman man, all this shit. Then we're gonna celebrate the dope man and the pimp and the hustler. As a culture, we celebrate all the wrong shit to be talking about the prison industrial complex. Cause my grandparents era had it. They had lived within their means. They had gardens. They had own land and property. There's like Howlin' Wolf. They'll drive their old truck until it's paid for. They hunt and fish and cook, and they were self-sufficient. And that was the biggest threat to the American dream. So they created the American dream. And now, like, we all want to live like we see on social media and TV. Like, it's dumb. Like, we can't complain about the prison industrial complex. And just the last 2 weeks, cats is out here like upholding street codes. It's stupid. JSCN would be, yeah, that would be dope. Hashtag I will. Man, 6ix9ine had Big Bank looking so dumb, bro. He had that man where he didn't even want to read the UVs apart. When that man said, "Ain't nothing gonna change my mind, even if I read the paperwork and see that he a snitch, he my homeboy, he my rat." I said, bro, that just moved the goalpost. Like, that's why I never stopped listening to Gunna. I never stopped listening to J. Cole. People like, oh, J. Cole a pussy, he backed out the rap beef. Yeah, and he can ride a bike with some gray sweatpants and some Jordans and his hair undone and go anywhere and don't gotta worry about getting robbed or shot. And then his album, The Fall Off, is better than Kendrick's album, and it's probably gonna be better than Iceman. And he had Might Delete Later was better than all the stuff that they didn't drop up to date. So at the end of the day, like, we got a culture that loves ignorance and stupidity. And at some point, we have to celebrate the things that's right. If we're gonna celebrate the street so hard, more than going to church and getting closer to God, more than living a righteous life, if everything about us is like, nah, fuck that, man, streets over everything, like, all right. He just proved that people move the goalposts for who they like. And that's another thing that I'm going to get into when I get into my podcast interviews with the couple people that's lined up. People move the goalposts if they like somebody. That's just it. And they do it in the content where they make excuses for them. And then if it's somebody that don't like, it's nothing they could do that could change their mind. It's dumb, Hendrix. Like, everything about LIP and Vibe Nation is like anti-ignorant shit. Yes, that man, gas prices made me want to cry. Oh, for sure, Hendrix. It's because, like, truly, if I deprive you of something, you're gonna want it even if it ain't no good for you. I think one of the best movies ever was Zulu. If anybody ever watched the original Zulu movie, when my boy was at the end, Shaka was like, "What else do you have for me, Shiny?" At that point that he knew, when he was at that campsite and he asked George, "Will my people live in harmony next door along with your people?" And George couldn't answer the question and basically let him know, nah, when we take this land, we not gonna live in harmony next one hand in hand. My people gonna be here and your people gonna be there. That's when Shaka was like, well, what else shiny you got for me? Fuck it, man. Let's crash out. Let's go and kill each other tomorrow when we wake up, because if you ain't got no intentions of being friends and living in peace with one another, this shit ain't gonna stop. So let's get this shit going. What else you got shiny for me? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where we at. It's like, here's Pooh Shiesty get out for 60 months in the feds, have the hottest record in the world, and crash out and finna do fair time, him and his whole crew, all 9 of them. But he a real stand-up nigga though. He did that shit though, man. It's just like the Julio Fulio shit. All of them got life sentences. The dude who, the light-skinned dude, come from a good home, a big, nice Florida mansion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come from a well-to-do family and you want to go play GTA in real life. Play GTA on the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's where we're at. So you can't get mad at the Chud builders. You can't get mad at the systematic racism. You can't get mad at the incarceration rates and all that. We just have to change what we doing. Gunna made good music. See, the thing about 6ix9ine is like 6ix9ine don't have a catalog of music that I listen to. So like he did the smartest thing and started making the reggaeton Spanish shit, and that shit blew up for him. He needed to stick with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like Gunna, I always say like Gunna have better music than all them. Like Thug music can't compare to Gunna, bro. Like, no disrespect, but it's to say like Thug's pride of some street code shit won't allow him to get with Gunna and make the bad. I don't think Thug had put a song out since he been out of jail that I've listened to. Not one song. Not one song. The best thing he could hope for if Drake wanted to do an album with him or something. Instead of 21. If Drake wanted to do an album with Thug or something. That's it. Like. See, he make good music for the Spanish speaking thing. So it's like he just ain't making hip hop no more. But hip hop is popped anyways. Like he better off making music for the like Spanish speaking. Great move. Zulu is a classic. Julio mom worked hard. Also, she said she doesn't know why he turned out like that. It's the culture, bro. Like all the podcasters told Julio like to cut it out, move out your city, get away. They're gonna kill you. Like it's the culture. Like when drill culture hit, when 6ix9ine took off beefing with Trippie Redd, when YBN Nahmer came out rubbing off the paint, when TK dropped the race and was on the run, and they done killed some random people and killed the cameraman and all this stuff. Like, bruh. It's the culture. Then Chief Keef, the Chicago drill scene hit, and it was over with. Like once the drill scene hit, like, bro, look at the shit these kids listen to. Drill for 10 years. NBA Youngboy, Mo 3, Rod Wave, like drugged, Trippie Redd. What's my boy that died? Juice WRLD. Drugged out, tripped out, drill. Drugged out, tripped out, drill. Like Kodak, like these boys is all like basically pill heads, lean heads. Like the dude who killed Dolph was like, but I would have did anything for some dope at the time. Like, man, killed Dolph for like $800, bro. Like to get high on his daughter's birthday. I don't even care about Chud the Builder. Like, who cares about? He's not like a powerful enough white person for me to be worried about him talking. He's just talking. He's not racist though, Joe. He's an actor. Somebody has paid an actor who used to wear dresses and fly fairy outfits to go out and like stir up commotion because like they don't like it's some Epstein type shit like cover up. Like, man, black folks should not even be thinking about this dude. He can't stop your kids from going to school or doing anything important. Like systematic racism is like black people can't vote. Black people are 3/5 of a man. Black Christian codes, you can't conduct church without a white man present. You know, we'll kill a black person if he's actually can read and write in the 1800s. Oh, like Jim Crow. Those was like systematic racism. Segregation, black people can't walk on the sidewalk, blowing up churches, like that's systematic race. Just some white dude that's an actor walking around a tourist area in Nashville talking shit. Like, who even cares, bro? Who even cares? Drill culture just I don't watch cause he just on the timeline. So as a content creator, I speak on shit when people ask me. Cause people might ask me like 10 times before I like. To be fair, I be getting text messages and people like messaging me stuff all day about what they want me to talk about or what my opinion on something is. Or I got homeboys in a group chat and I just save it and I wait till I come on and just kind of spill it out in the shop. Frederick Brown, say cuz, what's good? What's going on? Like, what God had meant for you, nobody can stop you from getting. So, not very, like when we took the kids to the Montgomery State Capitol on the field trip that I showed, y'all probably seen one of my reels or something. I was at the state capitol. Like, there was a former slave who became a Alabama state senator. The slave built the building we were standing in, and he was a slave. He became a free man and then became a senator, bro. Like, if God got something planned for you, bro, you're gonna get like Frederick Douglass like beat up his slave master and then like doing the speech at the White House. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, if God got a plan for you to do something, it's going to happen. Like talking trash on the playground about a teacher. It's not even that. Like, my thing is, like, I think this guy is a paid actor. You know how when they have like the stuff that happened in Missouri, and then there's like a guy with a red jacket on and a hat, and they put the microphone in his face, and then like Katrina happened and he there too, and then like something happened on the West Coast and he there too, and then he had the Tory Lanez trial. Like, you know, those agents that like they be everywhere. I feel like it's a paid actor. Like, we know that this dude in trial ain't the dude who killed Charlie Kirk. Like, you shoot a gun and assassinate somebody and hide it in the bushes in a towel. Like, bro, like, these is paid actors. You know what I'm saying? Like, this stuff be scripted to try to get the attention of the masses, a certain percentage of the algorithm to go one way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Hendrix. Like, that's why I don't think this. I don't pay attention, because I just like, if you was really like looking for the smoke, why didn't you go to Memphis and go to the hood? Why did you go to Nashville, go downtown, where like country music capital of the world? First and foremost, if it's black people in Nashville, they're like pretty easy going anyways, bro. Unless you go to like the city of Nashville, which he's definitely not going. So it's like, why even pay it any attention, bro? Just, he's an actor, bro. He might be, but I'm saying, like, if he was a real like American patriot, white people, I grew up with white people like that. They don't act like that. Bro, I done went inside some establishments around here and been cool with the people who own it, and go in their office and they have Confederate murals. They regular everyday white folks. They white people who really like don't like and really like that. They got land, they own businesses. They be in country clubs and hunting clubs. They'll speak and be cordial and move around you, or even make money with you. It's just when they get ready to go do their shit, they just not fucking with you like that. Down south, I'm talking about Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida, real down home backwood white people. If they don't like black folks, like, they're not like that. They're really pretty quiet, and like, long as you don't fuck with them, like, they're good, bro. I promise you. If anybody who doing anything else, is an act. It is an act. That's what I'm saying, Fred. Like, black people in Nashville is just like, you going to an establishment, if something going on, you getting food, or you going to the football game, the hockey game. Like, Nashville is a city where if you see black people in downtown Nashville, there are tourists. They are tourists. So it's not like you going to like the hood of a city. And then I wouldn't want this dude to go into an actual hood of a city because somebody really would do something to him, and then it'd be on camera and they're gonna be like Pooh Shiesty. So my thing is like, if people just like ignore people like this and not actually care, it'll go away. Because whatever money he done got from this, it's like now you can't go live a normal life. You know what I'm saying? Like you stuck on camera, like you doing all this, and then at some point you gonna have a kid that's gotta go to school, all this stuff. Like, bro, this is like a short-sighted thing. But you gotta be careful of people like this. People like this is like their dream is to get attention, and if they don't get attention or they don't get the success that they want, these are the people that are harm themselves or want to be killed because they don't want to live, like they're really depressed. Because like real white people that got money is not thinking about black folks. Like the black folks haven't been the problem white people in a long time. They're more worried about the real white people worry about the Chinese. They worry about this Israel Iran shit. That's what they worried about. They're not worried about black folks. I grew up in a small country town in Texas. You know how that's what I'm saying. Like if you grew up in a small town, you know, like even the good old boys like are pretty solid guys. It's just certain shit they ain't gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's pretty obvious. And my granddaddy used to work in Klan territory and stuff. They both was World War II veterans, and they'll tell you like, I'm cool with the white man that don't like me. We ain't got to be friends. We can get some money together, and he can stay on his side of the street, and I can stay on my side. Like, and that's fine. But doing all this stuff that Buddy doing, Buddy's not even his thing. Cause you gotta think, like, rest in peace. Even with the Charlie Kirk stuff, I don't like his rhetoric. He used his rhetoric, but towards the end of his life, once he started talking about these real, actual white people, then you can talk about black folks all you want. Charlie Kirk, you might be president one day. Start talking about these real white folks that's in that 5%. Nigga, you will be erased off the side of the earth. You will not even breathe. You see what I'm saying? Like, the Charlie Kirk stuff is as big as the Epstein stuff. It's just like, go against the grain. You talk all that black stuff you want. You go against the grain with some real white people, you're disappearing, cuz like you're not here. We're gonna pop you in broad daylight in front of the world, and then we're gonna concrete over where you were standing within 24 hours. That right there is just crazy enough. Can you imagine like where Malcolm X or where Martin Luther King or where the Kennedy got hit, that they concreted over where they got hit within 24 hours? Like, talk about covering up and tampering the crime scene. Who pours concrete slab over where a person was killed at 24 hours ago? Football player Ahmaud Hardy shot attending concert in Mississippi. Stay out the sip, man. Them boys is different across the tracks in Mississippi. Ahmaud Hardy is probably going to be the number one running back coming out this year, but he didn't got shot. That is right, Fred. They're not worried about the Russians. They're like, bro, you have to go back to the end of World War II to think about the Russians. I want to put something in perspective. The reason why I don't believe in the streets and I don't buy into this rhetoric, black or white thing that they try to sell us to be mad at each other with, right? Let me show you this. My neighbor right here was Puerto Rican. Now it's a black white couple, white dude, black woman. It's a white single mother right here. It's a black Bell's momsman, a white dude, Chris. I love Chris. Straight across the street is an old woman who lived by herself, and it's a white couple that live here on this side. And then one of the people in that family is transgender or whatever, right? Then there's some Hispanic people, then an Asian couple that live right there, right? Don't none of us have no issue with each other. Everybody mind their own damn business, and nobody's worried about who they live next to, right? When you talk about gangster shit, nobody finna fuck with the cartel. The Chinese was fighting in the Korean War, and it was overrunning positions that they didn't even have guns because they didn't want to go back to being controlled by imperial power. You talk about what Kim Jong-un is doing in North Korea, where only 30,000 people have left North Korea since he been in control of North Korea. We talking about Stalingrad, people freezing to death, fighting the Nazis. The reason why Russia don't want Ukraine to go down because it's a military position and they control 40% of the economy of Russia. When you think about World War II and Japan's true interest in Guam Pearl Harbor was to get control of the oil fields in Asia, not us. They just wanted to extend their grip. Their intention was never to win. These people that we talking about be fighting 100 years in advance of what the average common person thinking. Afghanistan ain't never been conquered in the history of man. They ran out the Soviets, they ran out the US, and we paying them. We was in the GY for 25 years and we paying the terrorists that we was fighting, the so-called terrorists with the weapons of mass destruction they never found. We left more billions of dollars in weapons over there than we actually found. The only country in modern history that ever used a nuke is us on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Nobody's ever used a weapon of mass destruction outside of us. You see what I'm saying? Like, you just have to put the big pieces of like what gangster and what being tough actually is and what racism could actually be than like this simple-minded street shit. Like, think about Ho Chi Minh in Vietnam from the 30s all the way up into the Vietnam War, keeping Japan out, keeping Korea out, keeping China out, keeping Europe out, keeping America out, kept the Soviets out, and used everybody against each other. And his game plan for the Vietnam conflict was, we're gonna have as many babies as people as they kill. We talking about being in a war with a country where it's a war of attrition. I know it's like a joke. You see Rambo, we win the war by attrition. You know, it's like you killing them at 13-1. You talk about Black Hawk Down, like 19 people compared to like 2,000 they took out. Like, these proxy wars we fight, we don't technically lose. We just lose in the eye of the media. These people want to fight media wars with us. So like the whole thought of like some gangster street shit, when you talking about like the RICO is in an act that they're putting to street code from the actual mafia, that people mafia cartel, like, no, you're playing gangster. Like, those are real gangsters. Like the Italian, the Irish mafias, the cartels, like these are real. Like, they fight governments. They don't fight block to block, hood to hood. I'm gonna go shoot this dude because he made a song about me. Like, that's just simple minded shit that we be on. We really like the teenager of the world, if you want to be honest, when it comes to these things. But if black people would just like focus on what's important, like family and working together, like just in the content world, when I got to see how small of a part we are of this billionaire train, it was depressing, bro. I promise y'all want to know why I used to go so hard on the man community, because I'm in Orlando with Facebook, with an open bar and a DJ. And I'm standing there with Katt, the head of events for Facebook, this Asian girl. And she does events in LA and New York and all over the world. And then I got William Chandler, who was at EA and Ubisoft and running the Facebook partners. And there's Josh and all these people that run Facebook gaming. And I'm just sitting here and I go pull my phone up. I kid you not, I'm on the phone with Hustle, Cartel, and JR. They talking mad shit. I said, as long as y'all niggas play the game, say whatever the fuck y'all want. Let's get the money. That was one of the most hyped up games, was JR TV and Hustle Cartel. And that's the thing. We'll do that shit and not. That's why I fuck with Bada, I fuck with Hustle, I fuck with the people that like really was just thinking about the money instead of like the ignorant dumbass hood shit. It's like the conversation is get the money. It's like all that shit is just fluff, bro. It's just WWE shit. Get the money. But most people is just so caught up in the community of like crab in the barrel shit that like, man, when Facebook gaming was built, and we talking about 40 original streamers and like 39 of them Caucasian, and then all got $500,000 contracts. And I got these niggas arguing about a $50 Madden game. This shit is just pathetic. You see what I'm saying? Like that's like a smaller microcosm of like a small scale of like the whole world. So like niggas is online arguing whether Gucci Mane should cooperate to get his $25 million contract reinstated and to get his $500,000 worth of jewelry that was stole by his artist. His artist is going to jail for life, and his whole crew, they can't even have the money to get lawyers for all 9 people that was assailants of this crime. And we were arguing about some damn street codes. Meanwhile, these people who you think talking about Chud the Builder is racist, what you think the person who owned the record label, Lucian Grange and Leo Cohen and all these people, like, fucking kill each other, man. Do whatever y'all gotta do. The record sales is through the roof. It's Cadillac Records all over again. Like Muddy Waters and all them died broke. Howlin' Wolf was the only one that left with money. Etta James and all them was strung out on dope. That's a real movie. Like, you think the white dude with the Confederate tattoo that called you the N-word is racist? Nah, the one who owned the record label who got you in the 360. I guarantee Pooh Shiesty is gangster and as crash out as he is, he not going in Lear Cohen, Clive Davis. He not going in none of their office and pulling no shit like that. Man, you talking about some gangster, some thug shit, man. That's some real shit. They will erase your whole bloodline of people. We talking about the people that killed Jesus. Like, nigga, are you playing? Like, these niggas is like, nigga, we'll get Jesus up out this bitch. What are you talking about, bro? Like, some niggas, like, I'll get one of y'all to do that. Like, we'll let one of y'all take each other out, bro. Are you smoking? Wife playing the part. All he had to do was go in there with Gucci and say, bro, I get it. Because, like, a level-headed person thinks different. Here's my artist who I invested $1 million into. We making good music and making money. And you went to jail for 4-5 years? We could have, look at all the money we missed. Are you stupid? You would have been out the record deal if you didn't go to jail. Come on, man. Let's get the lawyers together. Like, we owe this label on my neck. You've been gone for 4 years and we need 3 more albums to drop. Let's go in the studio and get right, bro. If you need some money, I'll give you some bread to get right. But like when he took the chains back, man, that man signed 20 artists and ain't none of them make no money. Them nigga need them chains back so he can recoup. But I mean, none of them know contract. None of them have lawyers. None of them know about law or contract law, but they in the business. You remember when the Migos was gonna fight Joe Budden because he asked them was they in the 360. So when QCP sold their catalog for $500 million a few years ago, they all looking stupid. Like, bro, like, and maybe you shouldn't be mad at Joe Budden for telling your ass to get out the 360. Like, ain't nobody fault but your own. You signed a dumbass contract. So that's my thing is like, it's like go into Gucci and say, man, let's work this out and get right. Because Gucci was the only person that put a battery in your back when you had nothing. So like get right. Instead, you're gonna rob him and go to jail. Like, just like Dirt, they had to get back for Vaughn, right? Whole crew, and then that's why the whole 6ix9ine shit was so fire. How he got Big Bank, like. Y'all hate Gunna because he took a plea. And your thing was Gunna's plea, the Alfred plea can't be used against Thug in trial, but y'all say a rat is a rat. Then when Big Bank was on with 6ix9ine and he said, well, Thug left him some wiggle room when they didn't get as much time. Then he told 6ix9ine, and 6ix9ine's like, man, they was being investigated by the feds for 5 years before they met me. When they robbed me and my baby mama and my mama and took all my shit and beat me up, they did it on camera because nobody knew that the driver to 6ix9ine car, if y'all ever want to go watch that video, was a confidential informant. He literally called the police and drove right up to him and said they got 6ix9ine. Like, that's how they found him. Like, it's just dumb, bro. It's just like, oh, 6ix9ine a rat. Like, they stole millions of dollars from him. He put them on. They was already being investigated. They was all gonna get time if it had nothing to do with him. They clapped his baby mama. They robbed him, took all his stuff after he fed them, put them in houses and bought. If a nigga steal $1 million from me and I bought him a G-Wagon in a house, like, I don't care about ratting on him, bro. I have no moral street code. I have a responsibility to my family, man. The hell with y'all. Care about no damn ratting. Then when you see Thug in the interrogation room saying, yo, like, but such and such shot the bus up, man, da da da, here go my number. Like, you mad at Gunna, but you're not mad at Thug. Then when Pooh Shiesty daddy paperwork hit, and then they say Shiesty could have some paperwork, then you say 21 got the U visa, like all this stuff. Like, man, let's just keep from T.I. to Boosie to all these people. Like, bro, like, let's just be honest. Like, if they made the Mafia flip, some Project niggas is gonna flip too. Like, it's just part of it, bro. Like, it is what it is, right? Like, stay out the streets. Go get some legal money. Y'all got access to legal money, but you can't stay out the streets. Like, the Ben 10 shit, like, y'all niggas ain't got shot crashing out from a nigga that ain't even. Y'all supposed to be protecting NBA at all costs. NBA YoungBoy is a cash cow, and they around here crashing out for Jay Prince. Like, this just don't make sense. Streets is for sure a myth. Streets is a myth. And then we gotta remember all the people that people like Dirk gave Jam the money. When he said Dirk gave Jam the money and Jam the one that's ratting, your daddy did life, got out, now you finna do life, and you still don't bring Vaughn back. It's just dumb, bro. Like, Dirk is too good of an artist. And then, like, just come on, like, then the duck shit, like, the video how they got a duck is the same of Julio Fulio. Like, it's only a matter for they go to jail. Then they finna get the West Coast. Like, before this Olympic shit hit, they finna clean the whole West Coast going to jail. Some of them gonna cooperate. Like, bruh, the Julio Fulio gas gone. It's only a matter of time. Like, people don't get out the streets and get to some money. That's why I love 2 Chainz. I love Killer Mike. I love Nas. I love all the people that find a way to get paper. Snoop Dogg, like, people that like, bro, fuck them streets. Y'all got access to some money. You know what I'm saying? Go get that money, man. I mean, Lowball's like, Mike, like, bro, when you get away from it and you Pooh Shiesty, you had the time to sit down and think, like, let me just put out a double album and put an album at the end of the year. I'll be out my contractual agreement. I can diss the hell out of Gucci in 2027 when I'm off his label. Like, that couldn't have been the play. And I blame all them other 8 dudes that was with Pooh Shiesty. Somebody gotta say, bro, bro, you too valuable. I was always taught in games to, like, protect the king. In chess, you protect the king. When you play games as a kid, pick them up, get busted and stuff, like, you protect the person in your team with the ball. Even in the NFL, like, the offensive line, they block them for the quarterback. Don't let the quarterback get hit. Like, these dudes is just so stupid. Like, they're crashing out and not even. And that's the thing. When you talk about racism, it's not even really racism. It's just understanding the difference. That, like, when William Chandler told me, Buddha, I know you can control all the streamers, but you can't control the entourages. the fans and the entourage gonna be the one that crash out. And then we clinked our beers. I said, damn, you got me. You know what I'm saying? He's like, that's it. He's like, it's no way to do it. When me and Aunt Bill had the big tournament set up for Atlanta and had the investor to do the shit, and their team was looking at like, we talking about drawing up legal agreements and NDAs for people to like show up to play Madden for $50,000 where they won't fight and won't hurt each other. The fact that we even have to think like that everybody don't have to understand it, like we all finna come here, it's 50 bands on the line. Some of us finna come away with guaranteed money no matter what happened. Even if you come out here and you lose the first game, you finna get a flight, a hotel, per diem, food. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that we even gotta have that conversation is what's the waste of time of it. And my thing is, like, if you're a real dad, like, when you in rental cars going from state to state, from Memphis all the way to Texas, like, at what point do you just not say, hey son, this is not a good idea? When you see like the two off-duty police security and the white dude, like, why don't you just be like, this ain't a good idea? It just Gucci is here. All right, bro, turn up, but we finna rob a police officer. If you go watch the 6ix9ine video when Treyway robbed him, bro, they pistol whipped him, beat him up, pushed him in the car, and the CI had the camera in the back videoing and audio the whole thing. Like, bro, you just kidnapped a Fed. Like, dude is a confidential informant of the Fed. He wired up, he mic'd up, and he got a camera in the van. And then you done did all this shit on camera in the van, talking and everything, and you got the gun on the Fed. 6ix9ine a rat. It's like, come on. Then within that crew, it's like people that clearly cooperated, that was in Treyway to get out the situation. I mean, you think about the YSL trial, that's like one of the biggest trials in Georgia State history. Like 30 people and like 28 people played out or cooperated. Like, only the last two with Yak Gotti and whatchamacallit, the only ones that went all the way. Like, imagine going all the way and keeping it silent and everybody else cooperating, then you do life and they at home. It was some stupid shit, man. Get out. The streets just don't exist. Just find some other shit to do. It's just dumb, bro. And that's when I seen Big Bank doing that. I was just like, damn, bro. That man then backed you into a corner where you had to admit that all these people is then ratted and cooperated too. It's just the fact that you don't like him and he ratted. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's the only difference is you don't like him and he ratted. Damn, we 2 hours deep in the shop today, bro. This is fire. I'm gonna break this up into two ones. I'm gonna have one is like the mailbag questions, and the other one is gonna be the Cam Wood. I'm gonna drop 2 videos tomorrow. But I'm doing a better job of doing clips. I supposed to work with the Two-Tone Bandit, Two-Tone Takeover, Titans Idiot Nation. Me and Rich got to record something this week. We had a lot going on last week, and then I supposed to do Impulse's interview soon. So it's like I should be working with a lot of different people, and if it's some people that want to work, I know Bolo was trying to do something, but we can work. It's just like we gotta do it the right way. It's gotta make sense. But y'all got any more questions? That's 2 hours into the shop on Shop Talk. Any more questions? So we're gonna break this into two. One is like the racism part, and the other one is the Cam War. Obviously, the Cam War one is coming out first. You know, I need to go back through and clip all this and clip up some good talking points. Say enjoy the show. Man, I appreciate y'all more than the other way around. I'm telling you. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna say this till I'm blue in the face. The thing that's to help me the most this year, spiritually, mentally, mental health, all that. I've been back working out every day, but wake up a few minutes before everybody in your house. Read a little bit of the Bible. If you have another belief system, read a little bit of that. No phone, no social media, no radio, no TV, no nothing. By yourself, peace and quiet. Just go in a quiet place just a little bit and just sit still, drink you a little water, then get up and start your day. If you consistently do that every day, your mental health will improve. I promise you it will. I'm not saying that just to say it. I'm saying issues with crazy stuff happening in your day still may make you mad and still might upset you, but you will not get to the level that you probably can get to. I promise. It's like unwinding a coil, and if somebody hit it and the coil don't turn all the way, it's just a little notch. I promise if y'all do that, like I'm telling you, like you'll start to like randomly get pieces that's gonna help you put the bigger pieces of the puzzle together. But listen, man, I might pop back out later on tonight and do some just late night watching podcasts and stuff. I uploaded 15 new pieces to the eBay today, and got to work out and did some stuff with the girls. So listen, I appreciate y'all. God first in the chat. Y'all know what time it is. Make sure that y'all tap in on the YouTube so y'all can watch these back. I'm gonna break them down, so if y'all didn't get to check out the whole piece, I can go back and I'm gonna chop this one up into 2 spots. I appreciate y'all, man. Hit that subscribe, like, comment, share. Tap into the daily uploads at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you missed the live streams, we got picture-in-picture. And if I don't get to any questions during the live streams or the pods, drop them in the comments. I'll make it part of the weekly mailbag. If you're following on the blue, smash those reactions. I know you're OG. Hit that like, comment, share, tap into the daily content that is the shop. If you're new to the shop, you definitely should be tapped in on the green. No ads, up to 50 emotes free for just being a follower. You do not have to be a supporter to unlock picture-in-picture, late night streams. Follow us on Kick. We also live on Twitch. Look out for the drops, as well as if you have Amazon Prime, it's free $99 to sub to the channel once a month. Don't let Jeff Bezos stick that money back in his pocket. If you don't use it on the shop, use it on another content creator that you like. I still call it Twitter, but follow us on X. We tweet back. If you missed the daily shop talks, make sure you tap in for the late night cap on the purple and the green. The Discord is always open. Outside of subs, donos, and cash apps, there's also another way to support the content. That's by grabbing a trucker hat, a bandana, hoodies, the classic barbershop, Vibe Nation, right out of the official merch store on Tactic, formerly known as Geeks Unleashed. Code Buddha at checkout to